Fig storm clouds cracked by lightning cake the sky, swirling violently around the Vantablack Obelisk, a defiled monument to represent the ominous continents of brutality and deep wounds were all felt cursed, something to represent the churned weltschmerz, while gluttons milk power people in places till their belts burst. Bellies swelling dense, bellies swelling dense. Cheapen tragedy and hope with the majesty and smoke of invisible hands sending down corrupted puppet strings. Reverse Midas touch span expanses where nothing sings a tune that cannot be reused and punked by kings, and turn the atmospheres engineered to complacency. Voices fought for space to be heard and saw the signs of no vacancy. Voices fought for space to be heard and saw the signs of no vacancy. Vile elements pollute in a political and literal sense. Belly swelling dance behind a white picket barbed wire fence. Drown in money as others drink lead and water and are led into a slaughter. Sermons begging peasants from a golden altar offer a little more than empty gospels to those housed in leaking hostels. Preconceived hatreds are nourished and coddled. Throttled full speed with buzzwords out of grunts comes. Remodeled status quo, acting hero that is unsung. Speaking prayer with no action perpetuated. The dysfunction keeps the sheep on their knees that never question such customs. Atomization leaves the culture disheveled, diseased at all levels. The AI generated commercials with no reticence, the propaganda turning the weak into menaces, the whole town laid off with no severances, the company stealing water to mass produce beverages, the man called a woman murdered for identity, the voices of victims silenced to protect celebrities, the child shot by law enforcement and those who cheer the action, the violence of a pill mill sitting in the hopelessness it basks in, the vulnerable preyed on in a crumbling system, the innocent rotting away in a high security prison, the contractors paid from an imperialist mission, the disregard for another's material condition, the drug dealer poisoning other families to feed his own, the opportunist who stole everything he owned and killed him in his home, the mental crisis denied treatment with budget cuts, the coward who fights minorities and believes he punches up, the reaction of violence being calls for peace, the peaceful protest crushed by violence by those who call for peace, the fear of terrorism blamed on single demographics, the fear of those demographics turned to persecution complex, the complex issue boiled down to an easy enemy, the easy enemy flag to redirect enmity, the false attribution believing dissent to be merely evil, the revolutionary too pretentious to speak to common people, the reactionary who feeds off said pretension to turn a profit on all those who watch the chaos and are powerless to stop it.